So I just got a brand new portable battery bank in the mail, and I thought I would just unbox it right here with you guys and give you my initial impressions, because this system is kind of unique and I'm looking forward to testing it out. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy unboxed. So this is a system from a company called Agritech, and I may not actually be saying that name correctly, but we're going to say Agritech today. And they reached out to me about reviewing this system, and what I liked about it is this is something completely different than what I've reviewed on the channel before. This is not designed as a main camping power system by any means, but rather a portable system for recharging phones and things like that. But the footprint of this is perfect for backcountry, backpacking, tent camping, things like that. So if you are bringing a phone with you, which more common than not these days, we have so many different apps and utilities on our phones that are fantastic. By being able to bring a system like this, we can keep our devices recharged while also providing a way to bring power with you for some lights or running things like that. So it's not a huge system, but that's kind of the beauty of it. So let's go ahead and finish getting this thing unboxed. Overall, the packaging feels really nice. It's got a real premium feel to it, which is always a nice thing when you are reviewing some tech. Oh yeah. So it comes with a small user manual here, some return information. It gives you information on all of the outputs, which we will obviously be going through during the tech portion of this, or the specs portion of this review. And here it is. What's in there? Now, overall, the packaging, I give it a 10 out of 10. Really nice, sleek, has some nice foil stamping on the outsides, high-res gloss picture against the matte finish. Looks fantastic. So overall, packaging, well done. Comes with a small USB-C to USB-C cable, and comes with 2 carabiners, or small clips, which is for hooking this device to something like a backpack. Wow, does this feel nice. It has like this leather feel to it that has a real premium, honestly, like, I don't know if I want to take this out in the woods kind of feel to it, but really nice. This handle got a nice feel to it, easy to grab, and I like that it actually wants to return by pressing that down. It wants to return back to flush, so this isn't going to get caught on things inside of a backpack. And then you have, obviously on this side, all of your charging outputs and inputs. I believe, and I'll read on this, but this USB-C is for charging the device as well as outputting a USB-C charge. Now, the cool thing about this is not only does it have its own built-in battery system, this is a fold-up solar panel. So this whole thing accordions out into a solar system. And then these eyes right here are for hooking your carabiners to. So you can attach this to something to hang and allow solar to charge. Now, first impressions. This feels incredible. It looks incredible. It folds up nice. The footprint of this is super tiny. Let me grab a tape measure and we'll measure it. So you are roughly 11 inches by 6 inches. Let me grab one more thing here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I will get some B-roll here. It is 3 pounds, 4 ounces, or about 1,400 grams, 1,500 grams. So not super heavy, but not super light. Now, who is this for? And I think it's important to note that it doesn't have a large output factor, nor does it have the largest battery lifespan, but it does provide some unique opportunities, especially if you're somebody who is already traveling with a portable power system like this. And the next defining factor for me would be you're somebody who goes hiking and backpacking and enjoys being in the backcountry, where having power for maybe a few days is imperative, especially if you're using your phone for maps and contacting and things like that. So the fact that this has a solar panel built into it and has a way to mount, so you could even actually be recharging via just hanging this on your backpack while you're walking, it's kind of a cool feature. So, but before I can give you guys my thoughts, let's go through some testing parameters and let you guys know what this can and can't do and how long it can do that for, so you can make an educated decision on whether or not this is a piece of kit you want to add to your gear.
This power bank comes with an 88.8 watt rechargeable battery, which features 60 watt fast charging using the USB-C port, or can also be recharged by using the 24 watt built-in solar panels. The device is equipped with a USB-C output that is rated for the following: 5 volts at 3 amps, 9 volts at 13 amps, 12 volts at 13 amps, 15 volts at 13 amps, and 20 volts at 13 amps. The two USB-A outputs are rated for the following: 5 volts at 13 amps, 9 volts at 12 amps, 12 volts at 11.5 amps. And when using all three outputs, the charging is limited to a 15 watt maximum. Eggertech claims that this unit can recharge to 100% battery life in just 90 minutes using the wall outlet, which during my testing, I found these parameters to be reasonably true. Overall, I was really pleased with the performance of charging smaller devices. When charging my phone, I received about 23% charge in 20 minutes using the USB-C to USB-C charger they provided. Eggertech claims that this device can charge phones up to 3 times on a single charge, which I found these parameters to be true during my testing. They claim that the device can charge a drone 2 times on a single charge, so I decided to plug in my Mavic 3 Pro drone to see how it charged. And interestingly, I noticed that when I plugged in the USB-C port, after a few seconds of charging, the device would shut off. So I decided to plug my drone into one of the USB-A ports, and after about an hour and 20 minutes of charging, I saw my battery go from 1 dot to 3 dots, which can roughly equate to 25% charge to about 75% charge. Now, my Mavic 3 does have larger batteries, so smaller drones like the Mavic Mini lines would definitely perform better in this type of test. Now, the last test I performed was charging one of my Lumix S1R batteries, which in about an hour's time, it performed similar to what the drone test produced. So what are my final thoughts? I love the portability of this device and the ability to charge smaller devices such as phones, a Garmin InReach, iPads, and headlamps. The fact that it is smaller than my standard iPad means that it fits inside my pack with ease, and I do think it's pretty neat that I can hook it to my bag to charge while I hike, but obviously this will only work if the sun is at my back. I do not think that this is reliable enough for me personally to charge larger devices, but to be honest, my particular needs are not what a product like this are designed or aimed at. Overall, I am pleased with the quality of the product and can definitely see myself recommending this to somebody looking for a device in this particular footprint and output capability. And personally, I could see myself using this for airline travel in my pack since it is approved and safe to fly with. But that's all for today's video. Make sure to subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you all in the next video.